And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, great. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Thompson. Then there's Bobby Portis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holmgren in its center. And for the Jazz, Devin Vassell out there with Mobley. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. For 3, Vassell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Jazz passing it around. Vassell, the pass to Mobley. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Hits the jumper in space.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one drops. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thybulle. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Thompson inside the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Holmgren outside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Irving with a clean look. Tries again. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Vassell against Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Now Giannis. Thompson outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Holmgren. Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against New Orleans. Here's Thibault. Still scoreless. Pass to Holmgren. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren, making sure to get off a great look in time.
Irving kicks to Vassell. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving for 3, and the 3-ball is good. It's a tie ball game.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Thompson dishes to Giannis. Left side, Portis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Jazz. Alex Caruso comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Bane. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Mobley outside. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Launches a 3. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Caruso. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, if he's got a look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
And here now is Thibault. Still without a basket. Portis, the pass to Thibault. Great D that time from Irving.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Giannis against Caruso. Thompson from long range. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Thompson. Guarded by Bain. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Caruso. To the middle. Porzingis passes to Jerome. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. The three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Portis a screen on Jerome. Antetokounmpo. And a missed layup.
Well, that's why
Man,
he's
come
out
on with
there
the fucking shot
using
meter,
his
bro.
size in the paint.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wembanyama's got 13.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Utah. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Thunder trailing by 4. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Tonight, the story from Oklahoma with the development for the Thunder. They make a big-time move getting Klay Thompson. Their front office prioritized shooting and championship experience. Klay Thompson brings you both, and sources tell me Thompson cannot wait to get going with his new team.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Thompson, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Thibault in at the point guard position. Porzingis can't hit.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Pass to Jerome. Out to the wing. Outside, Porzingis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jerome passes to Bain. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Vassell, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Jones.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backdoor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Shot clock at 3. And contact up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
After review, floor stance.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
Over in the corner, Allen. Got a piece of it. And
I don't like that too bad. It's not good.
Here's Jerome. The Jazz with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Good on the triple. Vucevic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Vassell outside. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. Vassell's got 4 this quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Jones the pass to Fox. And Vucevic kicks to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jerome with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Vassell. Edey with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-4 run. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And Benyama, he's checked in for Utah. Alex Caruso comes in for Jerome. Fox finds Edey. Back to Fox. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 6. Vassell, the pass to Caruso. From the arc. And Vassell is good for 3. Vassell's got 10 points.
Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Pass to Jones. Allen outside. Now Edey. Defended by Wembanyama. And a wide open look for Payne. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bone?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Bain. Here's Vassell, defended by Jones. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Caruso against Fox, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
The Jazz making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Irving double team. And here's Vassell from the arc. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Nobody near Allen. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And what? That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, at the rim, Edie's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
Try.
Utah's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. A second chance effort, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Now Jones hasn't made one yet. Edie finds Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
1:49 left to play here in the half. Irving passes to Wembanyama. Down low, Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Steps back. Count that one. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Caruso with the steal. And now Utah fast break. Here's Wembanyama. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
That's good.
Caruso against Fox. Fox with the steal. Takes it inside. Rebound, Utah. Wembanyama passes to Irving. Shoots over Fox. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Jazz with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Bain in for Alex Caruso. And then for Oklahoma City, Nurkic checked in for Edie. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Herbert Jones. Allen for the three. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his third assist on the night. Floats it up for Wembenyama. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembenyama.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder out in front, up 8. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. And as they say in baseball, the stove is hot.
Really? I've never heard that saying, Ernie. Like, why do you use that phrase?
Hold on, Ernie. I'll take this one. Obviously, the stove is hot because teams are cooking something up. Can't cook on a cold stove, Kenny.
Well, I think it actually started back with the Baseball Winter League, but it's hard to argue with Shaq's reasoning on this one. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Thunder.
You hear that?
Yeah?
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Evan Mobley. Desmond Bane out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Mobley kicks to Irving. Wembanyama left side. Now here's Irving. D right on him. Bane, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
This is where Antetokounmpo is most dangerous, using those long strides to explode.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Free throw good, Portis. Jazz trail by 11. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Bane. Wembanyama sets a screen for Bane. The shot, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Wembanyama. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jazz trail by 15. Wembanyama outside. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Payne with the steal. And here comes the break. The 19-foot shot. And the basket by Vassell. 14 points for Devin Vassell.
Using that speed, Vassell on the run.
So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Just 3 to shoot. Portis can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Wembanyama looking it over. Shoots over Portis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And they double up Giannis. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Bane. Bane against Holmgren. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 7. And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. Alex Caruso checked in for Utah.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For Oklahoma City, Zach Edey comes in for Portis, and Allen subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by
Come these fucking steals.
Goes up. Victor Wembanyama
These
galloping in
fucking
for the
steals.
finish.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And here is Allen. He's got 9. Pass to Thompson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 13 points for Klay Thompson.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Utah.
Here's Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Giannis against Caruso. Thompson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 9th assist in the game now. Irving kicks to Caruso. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Again, the Jazz score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giannis passes to Holmgren. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Caruso.
Oh, you didn't shoot a fucking jump.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Bain.
Come on, screens, bro. These weak-ass screens.
Going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about Desmond Bain, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Thompson against Bain. Giannis right side. Giannis is doubled. And Edey has it in the corner. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 14 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Giannis high post. 14 points for him. Kicks it out to Allen. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Giannis. And Edey has it in the corner. They get it back.
Okay, Giannis. Okay, Giannis.
And the Thunder lead by 1.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively.
Finally got
good
the fucking
reason.
matchups right.
Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Irving. Giannis grabs the miss. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shots.
Fuck, he's triangle.
Some pretty nice work. 34 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Holmgren.
Why are we cutting? You're butt naked. You're fucking butt naked.
Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's why I just do this.
And it's Thompson
No
with
reason
the
to
ball.
cut. Just stand still. You butt naked.
Kicks it out to Holmgren from deep three-point territory. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Allen for the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A deep 3 from Irving. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Jazz. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a
See the turnovers, fellas.
pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Grayson Allen. Zach Edey out there with Holmgren. And it's Thompson. And it's Giannis.
I'm tired of seeing niggas rotate faster than the ball. It's not good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, nice job down low. Wembanyama's got 12 points here in the second half. Thompson against Vassell. Pass to Edey. Now Giannis. Clock at 4. Holmgren outside. Allen for the 3. The shot will not fall. Utah leading by 3. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Porzingis out to the right wing. Pass to Jerome. Fires the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one falls.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
And here is Caruso. To the inside.
Good block, Shaq. No, that's not. Oh my God. This game is fucking ass. This nigga doesn't have a fucking jump shot. This nigga shit low as fuck.
And it's Fox in for Klay Thompson.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Fox passes to Vucevic.
Come on, Grace.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Oldboy comes in for Porzingis, and Hawkins subbed in for Alex Caruso.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Edey. And a dunk by Edey.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Vassell.
Why are we going? Why did you switch?
Vassell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And it's Utah with the rebound.
That's a good shot.
Following this one, they get to host the Warriors.
It was not
and
off.
That will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Over to the wing. Vucevic against Wembanyama. And here's Vassell from the arc.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. It's sent back by Edey.
Come on, we got to get a rebound game. Come on now.
Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds
It was so
in the game.
ass, bro. Of course he would steal that. Of course.
It up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 4. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing we want to have.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Jazz, Zinkas, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Bain comes in for Devin Vassell. And Irving subbed in for Hawkins. Then for the Thunder, Portis comes in for Edey. And it's Thompson in for Grayson Allen. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Outside, Bain. The Jazz working the ball around now. Irving. Outside,
This game is
Porzingis.
fucking bullshit.
Here's Irving. Basket number 8 for him on 13
Oh
tries.
my God, game, you fucking
so far.
suck.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And Vucevic kicks to Thompson. Lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 assists now tonight. For Utah, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And he pops in the layup off the glass.
Continuing to dismantle defenders. Mobley would not give in on that one.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Comes in for Porzingis. And it's Vassell in for Ty Jerome. The Thunder also changing it up. Holmgren comes in for Vucevic. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Jones.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Mobley outside. Takes a 3.
What are we doing?
On the 3-ball. Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Thunder.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Number 14, Zach Edey.
Up top, Fox. He's covered by Irving.
What intensity from Fox there. With his speed, it's easy for the defense to make mistakes.
First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
Fox hits them both.
He will wear you out.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Jazz. Edey with the steal. Fox. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Vassell against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Fox. Count it. Nice touch.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Here's Fox. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Holmgren, just 5 on the clock. Thompson with the 3.
Let's go, Bompson.
A proven scorer in the play.
Dang, how does the fucking shit keep getting fucked up? This is about to piss me off.
Giannis against Irving. 7-foot shot, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis. Someone you can always rely on.
Irving surveying the floor. Wembanyama.
Good defense. Oh my. They said it's open? There's no fucking way.
Seeing Wembanyama get a
There's no
serve.
fucking way it's open.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis!
Well, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
And Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's sent back by Edey. Doubled by Vassell. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Edey. Here's Fox from deep. Buries the deep ball.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Utah calls timeout. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Bain outside Mobley. Now Wembanyama. Jackhammers in.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thompson is double. And we're going to have
bullshit. That's a fat. That's too quick. 2K. Come on now.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
It doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Edey with the steal. Giannis against Irving. Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Yeah, look, you got to block out Antetokounmpo, or this is exactly what will happen.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here was
This nigga Wemby had 40. This should not happen, you guys. 6 for 8 from Booty Caruso. How the fuck this nigga got a 78 shot? Good defense on Desmond Bain. 1 for 7. Love it. Love it. This nigga Vassell. Okay, Giannis. Okay, Clay. $14 to 27, not bad. This niggas had 16 steals, 20 points off of turnovers. Nuts. Hmm.